Welcome to the locker. Season 6, episode 10. I'm your man, A. White. Along with my man, Van House. Hey, we had a little technical difficulties, man. It's been rough, man. We've been out for a couple weeks, working kinks out, but we back. We back in the saddle.
And I apologize, y'all, for the last couple of weeks. This is my time of the year where we have track meets on Wednesdays. So we had two of the last three track meets on Wednesday. We had district last week, regional this week. So next week will be my last week of track. Crazy year, man. Crazy year, as usual.
Hey, I mean, ain't no apology, man. I appreciate the apologizing, but we said when we did this, man. I'm obviously you got more family than I do because you got two parents and kids, offspring. Where we weren't gonna let the show wasn't gonna come between family time. So,
For sure.
like you said, you got a whole lot to be involved in. So there ain't no apology to it, but there's a whole lot going on, man. Shoot, man. Damn, we done been off. I'm trying to figure out what went on the week we wasn't. The first 2 weeks we wasn't on, but the big thing right now, huh?
Well, last week was a draft.
No, that's what I'm telling you. That's the hot topic now.
Oh,
but I don't want to gloss over that. What's man? And I tell you it's a hot topic because when we had Big Dog on Sunday morning, he the one who brought up addressing Shador Sanders not being drafted early. What's your take? Because I know you broke down this. You want 26-year-olds and all this drafted early, whatever.
Yeah.
Shador the sixth best quarterback in that draft?
No, not even close. As I've said on here, he was my QB1. But here's the deal, Anthony. It's like girls, right? We had teammates who were dating people that we either felt like, questionable, or we're like, oh, okay. It's in the eye of the beholder. It's like when you buy a house. I've sold 2 houses, right? I'll never forget the first house I sold, my townhome. We put a ton of money in it, right? We remodeled. One of the real estate agents that wanted to sell it came in with a number. I'm like, no. 2 real estate agents over came, you know what? What do you want to sell it for? I think it should be here, but we'll put it at the price that you want it.
Right.
Yeah, the price I wanted. We almost got exactly what I wanted. When the first lady wanted it for $30,000 cheaper. All it takes is one person. It doesn't take 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes one, not 2, not 3, not 4. It only takes one, right? So, same thing in NFL. The only thing that bothered me with NFL, with how it ended up, is did Cleveland think Dylan Gabriel was better than Shador?
Now that's what's funny as hell. That shit was crazy.
If they thought that, why draft Shador on top of his head? That one made no sense. If Shador went undrafted, I think that it was wrong, but I could understand if he went undrafted because they'd have meant like, okay, none of the 32 teams felt that he was warranted to get drafted.
Right.
So I could be okay with that. I think they're wrong, but I'd be okay with it. But when Cleveland drafted him, I'm like, this makes no sense.
Secondly, after you drafted another quarterback prior to that.
Not only did you draft him, Anthony, you overdrafted him. He was not a third-round pick, and I like Dylan Gabriel. Like, for me, I had Shador, Cam, then I had Shuck, then I had Jackson Dart. So the order wasn't too far off of my range except Shador fell. So I wasn't shocked that somebody felt like Jackson Dart was the right person for them. didn't have no shock that Tyler Shough was the right person for. Had no shock of that. It was just Shedeur failed so far, and no one had Dylan Gabriel. I'm gonna say I shouldn't say no one because I don't know. I'm gonna say most of the analysts had Shedeur. Had Dylan Gabriel not at a 3rd round pick. So for them to draft him, to me, felt like they felt great about drafting him. So if that's the case, live with your decision. There's no need to draft another when you got a room. You just pick up Kenny Pickett. Not saying that he is the next quarterback, but you picked up him. You got Flacco. You got Watson on. He's probably going to be on PUP. Why bring in another young gun? You could have just went and got another free agent. So I don't get it.
No. You are. See you over there being political and crap, which I would expect nothing less. So you.
You really gotta put these words together right now.
Nah, and I said this on Facebook, man. I said this on Facebook, but
okay.
So I'm going. I feel like LeBron and the treatment Bronny got messed Shedeur's opportunity up. The same way I feel that O.J. Simpson getting off free as a black man after he murdered somebody got. So basically, like we gave y'all, and I'm not taking lightly on the whole murder fact of the whole thing. I'm taking the fact that a black man got an opportunity to be done, however you see. So after that, man, it's like, man, nah, black. So my whole point, I think that the whole LeBron thing, LeBron and Bronny, I think that kind of overshadowed the. Now LeBron ain't as boisterous as Deion is, but as you stated, Shedeur probably. Well, I ain't gonna say probably. Shedeur is a lot better than Bronny was. So Deion was great, just like LeBron is great, but Shedeur has a whole lot more to bring to the table than Bronny had to bring to the table. So now, we let y'all sit at the table with Bronny. So, we not about to do this again. The only problem is Bronny ain't Shedeur. And that's where I feel like they feel like we not about to keep doing this, man.
I don't get it, because you can say everybody has warts. No one is a perfect prospect.
Right.
You cannot tell me that those other guys didn't have warts too. Now,
right.
The only thing I've heard this, I read it on Twitter, or I might have heard it. Someone I might have clicked on a clip that maybe coaches were scared that if they didn't have a good year with him as a rookie, that maybe the head coach would get fired. That to me makes no sense, though. Unless the head coach was a GM.
Right.
The job of the GM is to bring in the right players for the coach. The job of the owner is to make sure we can get butts in the seats so I can get a return on my investment and we're profitable. Shedeur Sanders is going to bring butts to the seat. I don't care if it's good butts or bad butts. Someone is coming to watch him play.
Right. Absolutely.
So, for someone to say that a coach, unless people think that Deion is going to be in the best talent possible. So I don't buy that. I can see it, but I don't buy it. I don't know what happened during the interview process. I don't know what happened post regular season, getting into the whatever the all-star season. Something happened where the people who wanted quarterbacks didn't want them anymore. Because that's the other thing. It's not all 32 teams. There are some teams Cincinnati doesn't need a quarterback. Kansas City doesn't need a quarterback. Buffalo doesn't need a quarterback. Washington doesn't need, you can go down a line of teams that is not going to draft a high draft pick as a quarterback. So you only had a few teams, and those teams didn't want them. For whatever reason it was, they just didn't want them.
I honestly don't think, and this is what people, like I said, I would hope that people wouldn't stoop to this level in the professional realm where it comes down to they're saying, well, he came into, they gave him some plays, they want him to break down, and he came and said, I'm not breaking it down, and through like some of that, like Deion no matter what. And you remember, I don't know if you remember when Deion was supposedly, quote unquote, because Deion's Deion, Walter Payton, Michael Jackson, Prince are probably four of the people that I feel like. So, but at a certain point, Deion was on the Cincinnati bridge, gonna jump, because when he changed his life, I think his confidence, and he says it all the time. Don't let my confidence be disrespect your insecurities.
Right, that's true.
So I'm saying I don't think his son, being raised by Deion, goes into an off. And they're saying he came in there, they gave him a playbook to look over or some plays to diagnose, and they wanted to see his assessment. And they said they said he came here and threw the folder down and said, I'm not doing that. I don't think that's the case. The same way, Deion's story ain't what everybody said. He ran a 40 and walked out the door. That ain't what he did. Right. Those are, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know what? And you know what the bad part about it? We will never know the real story. We will never, because even if someone has the 100% undeniable real story, someone is gonna always say, nope, that ain't true. So that you ain't gonna never know the real thing, because someone's gonna always deny it. And how do you know what's real unless it's coming from the two people who were in there? But then no one's gonna trust Shador or Dia. One artist says about the what do you? Well, Steven, I'm gonna tell you, for me, that was 30 plus years ago. The interview process is totally different. The whole process is different than when I was getting drafted. My interview process was just propping it up and I wasn't a first rounder, so I don't know if it was different or not. Mine was just chopping up with the defensive back coach. I don't even think I saw a DC. Back in my day, you went into I don't know, Anthony, it's the same for you, but every team had their room, their door open. I went into all the rooms I could get into just to get swag.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I got swag. I got a shirt, a t-shirt, or a hat. I chopped up with a lot of whoever was in that room at that time. I'll never forget, I was with the Eagles. I can't remember the guy's name now, but we chopped it up for an hour.
Right.
Uninvited. I just stopped in the room. He knew who I was, and we just chopped it up. Not even football related. We just talking shit. So I wasn't big time enough to get into a room, get on a board, and I don't know if that was even done back then. Because I don't remember any of the guys that I hung out. And I hung out with potential first round draft picks. And no one said that, so I don't know.
I will tell you this though, dude. But based off you saying that, I do say this, man. So I'm at the combine, whoop-de-whoop. And Miami Dolphins call my room and tell me to come up to their room. Now, mind you, I've been up to a couple rooms, but Miami Dolphins told me to come up there. I knew Green Bay was interested in me. I knew the St. Louis Rams was interested in me. I knew the Raiders were interested in me.
Okay.
And there was another team that was interested in me. I go up to Miami Dolphins room. I don't know if I ever told you this story. I don't know why I haven't. But since we've been doing the show for 6 years, I said, So I go in there, like, how's it going? I'm good. So how's Hal Mummy? Oh, he's cool, man. You know, I mean, I like him, whatever. No, like really. Like, so now he takes a seat on the bed. And I'm sitting at the table. I'm sitting at the desk that, you know, and he's like, no, be honest with me. And I'm like, what do you mean be honest with you? It's like, no, like what kind of guy is he? I said, I don't know. I mean, now mind you, I'm like, do I need to be loyal to my coach or do I need to give you the information you want to have? So I told him, I said, well, I don't really have an answer. I mean, he's, you know, he nominated me as a captain, so I feel, but I do feel that he did some of my former teammates. I didn't appreciate the way he did some of my former teammates, and he said, yeah, that's kind of what I heard, and I'm just kind of like, so, and it's great. Now that I think about it, because I think Miami is the ones who signed Jeff Snedeker.
Okay.
Before Jeff walked away from the game.
Right.
But no, that threw me all the way off. So you talking about the interviews? I'm like, all they asked me about, and that was it. And I was like, so then I said, you know, I don't know. I think he treated some of my former teammates unfairly, but I don't know how to take that. I mean, has nothing to do with me. And it was like, okay,
right.
And they said that's what I thought. They was shaking their head, and I was just like, all right. And we had a couple more pleasantries, and that was it. So you ain't asked me nothing about my career.
Right.
So I was just like, yeah, man. But yeah, so like I said, them interviews is what it is.
Yeah. I think it's different now. Like we didn't have the media stuff.
Right.
Like there was no media like set up. You got interviewed by the media. No, we didn't even have that. It was really a cow. What they call a cow trot. They weighed your ass. They measured you.
Yep.
Took your test, and your ass was out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was totally different. I mean, it is a show now. When in 1997, it was a vehicle for the league. It wasn't to be monetized. It was for all those 32 teams to be able to see all the players at one place. It had nothing to do with, now they're making money off of it. And the NFL Network, ESPN, it's totally different now. So yeah, it's a different process, and I'm not sure it's better for the athlete. It's better for the fan, but I'm not sure it's better for the athlete.
The draft process, or are you saying the combine?
The combine.
Nah, fuck the combine. Get the combine up out of there. Get the combine up. The combine ain't talking about nothing. Dude, like the combine ain't talking about nothing. Hey, I'm gonna ask you this. Hey, Van Hal, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
And this is something I just figured out. Me and somebody was talking something the other day. You know how many people in the University of Kentucky has caught 200 footballs?
I'm gonna say it's either 3 or 4. Is it 2?
It's 2.
You and Yeasty? Is it you and Yeasty? That's it?
Jeff Drummond is 2.
Is it you and Yeasty? Just damn saying
they don't count bowl games. I'm saying I still caught I can still caught the footballs. They don't count bowl games. I'm telling you. Jeff Drummond said 3. Unless because Derek Abney ain't playing and Randall ain't. And Randall's everybody after me and Craig, all the bowl games counted.
That's
so
true.
Jeff, there's only 2 people who has caught 200 footballs in UK's history.
Without counting bowl game.
Right. No, I'm telling you, I caught the damn ball. I don't give a damn what they say. I am saying there's only 2 people who has caught 200 balls. Whether you want to count them or not.
No.
You don't have to count them.
So I'm looking at the stat. There's only 1 if you don't count your bowl game. That's Yeasty.
Exactly. You count my bowl games, I got another 12 catches.
Right.
Or like 10 or something.
I knew it was.
And Derek didn't play. Derek didn't play in no bowl games.
Right.
And the rest of the people, they count their bowl games.
And the rest of the people ain't even fucking close. It's Keenan Burton, and then the bottom falls off. Keenan Burton at 189, then it's 155. So it's not. It's not even close. But here's the thing, Anthony. Now you freaking turn it to another angle. But I like it.
I ain't turning no damn angle.
No. You know what's crazy, Anthony? There are some people on this list in recent history, not back in the day. There are 3 to 4 receivers that we have had in the last 3 to 4 years that you would think would have closer to 200 receptions. They're not even close. Not even close.
The only person I can think about is Randall. Shit, I don't know. Juice. Randall, Juice.
All right, and
Dane.
Yes.
Oh no.
Dude,
200 catches is a lot of damn catches.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, hold on. Van, I want you to realize this too. Van. I only played 3 years. I got kicked off to y'all's captains decided I shouldn't be on the team.
Man, get the fuck up out of here.
Now, mind you, Randall only played 3 years. Benny.
All right. The most impressive guy on this list, besides the top 3, is Wandale. Wandale had 104 in one season.
Ooh. No. So what was my tight end? What was James Whalen? James Whalen was somewhere around there.
He had 120.
In one season?
No, in one season.
No, I'm telling you, he had a buck in the season. Like he right there with him. He right there. I'm telling you.
He had 90 catches and 99.
I thought he had 100.
That's close to 100 down.
Right. Right.
It's right at 100. Yeah. So look, that's what. Look, man. I try to tell people, and I don't like you hearing this, but dude, the credit that you don't get is ridiculous. You had 100, you had 206 catches in your career, and really, those are through 2 seasons. If you really want to think about it, there might be 3 seasons. That's only during the mummy year, so you only had it for 2 years. So, so you had 200 and plus catches, and Yeasty is the only one above you. It makes no sense. I'm looking at some of these guys on this list, and you would think here's why I'm gonna say this. The perception of some of these guys on this list is they were all world, and they would have they'll be in a Mount Rushmore of stats. And the crazy part about it, you going off of catches, we can go off of yards. Like it's crazy how perception is what it is.
And that's why, and that is why me, like I said, next to Sonny and Mo, 2 people ain't never gonna move me. Like I don't know who's going. You gotta bring Bo Jackson's son in here to remove me from Sonny and Mo being the 2 best backs ever in the. But I'm saying you seen what Mo did. I watched what Mo did.
I was front seat.
So people will talk about the history, just like Maxwell Harrison being drafted first round. I told you, why the hell our fan base is so fucking fickle? Why do DBs get no respect? And just not in the conference. We talking about the University of Kentucky. So Maxwell Harrison is the first cold ass DB.
No,
now like I said, you cold, Trevor cold. Like we had cold DBs, but I just don't think. I just think we go with the flavor of whatever media think, not media, but whatever the hype is. We go with the hype is. Cause from now on, and I ain't been off of that shit for a long. I haven't been off of it. But from now on, anybody question me, I'm gonna say, you tell me another motherfucker in UK who caught 200 footballs.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
That's gonna be my statement to anybody who want to talk football to me. Now, mind you, I'm still in the top 15 in rushing.
Right.
That's gonna be my statement from here on out. I'm not talking to people no more. I'm not talking to you no more.
You just said it. You just hit the nail on the head, and it just hit me. It's perception. Warren Lindley, in my opinion, he's number one. Now, I can't go 80s and down because I don't know. I'm gonna just say from the time I've been here, it's not even close. He's one. Period.
Right.
And then I can say, when you said that about yourself, I can say it about me. Every time I hear someone bring my name up, it's because of the physicality. It's not said that I had 8 picks in my career. How many people can attest to that? But then what I say to that is this. I play on a 1-10 season. I play on some bad offenses. How many damn offenses are going to pass against you when they're up 30-6? Or they're up on you? They're going to run the ball. So my opportunity to get picks were way less than some others. So
facts.
I'm gonna say, if I had 8 damn picks in one season, I would have had 10 for my career if I didn't miss the last 3 games of my junior year, because we were playing passing teams the last 3 games. Tennessee, was it Mississippi? Somebody else is a passing team. I would have had 1 or 2 in those games. But
right.
It's perception, man. And your perception is, like you said, when they think running back, they think running. You can also hit your numbers on running, but there's no other running back in the history of the program that's come close to you in receiving. Not close.
Right.
So, it's perception.
So that all this goes back to when we talking about Maxwell Hairston being drafted in the first round. And like I said, dude's gonna be something nice. I didn't realize, and they said he's the first UK DB to be drafted in the first round.
Yeah. Melvin was the only one close.
Was Melvin second? Melvin was second, right?
Yeah, he topped it. I think it was 30. He was either 34 or 36, something like that.
And Reggie was what, third or second?
No, Reggie was down.
Fifth? I think Reggie might have been 15. I think he might have been fifth.
Yeah, in my time, it was Melvin and Mo. Mo was the top. Melvin was 2, Mo was 3. There was no one else close to that during my time.
Right. Yeah, so that's what we was talking about on Sunday morning. But I was just kind of looking, I was like, damn, like I don't understand why Kentucky, the university itself, don't give us celebrate enough of our accomplishments. Like you said, DBs ain't never talked about. DBs ain't never talked about in our history. Like even Edwards. Like at this point, Edwards at some point, that one he needed that. He got to be a Hall of Famer. It got what?
Oh, if he's not,
two or three Super Bowls. And your Hall of Fame should have to do with what you did in the pros, though.
But you know what it is. Here's the thing: he just wasn't on the team. You know, there's some people just on a team as Super Bowl champions. No, he was a contributor on the side of the ball, not just on special team. He was a true contributor. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nah. So that's where I was at with that. We was something else. We was. I did.
It must be good, y'all.
No, it ain't good, but it's interesting.
So
we only had 1 first rounder. Thought we was supposed to have 2.
Yeah.
Thought we were supposed to have two.
Yeah. Yeah. So Trevor did the same thing I did, but his was better than mine. Trevor went and ran a slow time at the combine. That's why he's probably slid.
What did he run?
4.6.
Trevor?
Yeah.
No, I thought his injury hurt him more than anything, though, because he didn't have a whole lot of tape that year.
It all stacks up.
Yeah.
It all stacks up.
Yeah.
Anthony, you know, I've been saying this since his freshman year. His freshman year, he played well.
Right.
The subsequent years after that, it was hit or miss.
Right.
And in the NFL, you can't be the hit or miss. You can't be just a flash guy. You just can't.
Yeah, you gotta be steady. You gotta be steady, Eddie.
Yeah, your bad plays can't be as bad as his plays were.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gonna have great plays. It's really if you really think about it, it's not about the great plays, it's about the plays that are not so great that you're gonna get graded out of.
Right.
What happens when adversity? What happens when you have a great freshman year and now they double teaming you? Are you gonna just give up? Or you're gonna continue to hustle, give effort? If not, we can find somebody that's another defensive tackle, not only in the country, but in your damn conference that will take for you. So I hope he gets healthy and I hope he understands the opportunity that he has, because he can be a 1 year in, 1 year out. It happens to a lot of people. He needs to get in there and change his attitude. I can say that.
You ain't even said no name. You just talking. You ain't said no name. You did all that. Ain't said no name. You scared? You scared?
No.
You scared?
Anthony,
you scared?
You can go watch all my Watch with Styles. I'm not fucking scared. No. The tape don't lie. Just look, and this other thing. Now that you say that, and this is kind of shit that pisses me off about analysts, is maybe because I'm gonna say we, but maybe because I was one of these guys getting evaluated. Like when people start getting personal about it, that's when I have a problem with it. The tape is a tape. Watch the fucking tape. All this other stuff with people celebrating, some people not celebrating, some people have our personality and some people don't. Like all that shit don't matter. Play in and play out. If you give your best effort, play in and play out, I don't give a damn if you help guys up, shake hands, don't shake hands. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Between whistles, your ass is giving it all you got consistently. You can play on my team. So that's what I don't like. But I've talked about Dion, like I said, sophomore year on. The effort hasn't been consistent. I've documented it week in and week out. Effort is not there consistently. So it is what it is. The eye in the sky don't lie ever.
And you sit there think you going first round. And you talking about Shador thinking something. Now Shador kind of, like I said, the same thing. I'm saying we just local fans, like UK fans. So I'm like, Dion, like Dion, did you not know? Like, dude. So what you think? Like, what you think was gonna happen when you get over on it? Like, if you steal something from my house, what do you think is gonna happen next time you come to my house? Now, I got cameras everywhere. Like, I know what you did. You think, oh, I got over, man. I got him for a bottle of so and so. I don't know. I feel sorry for Dion in the sense because his dad seems like good people, and I know he wants to. But you and I both know to produce on the next level, ain't nobody holding you accountable. They trying to beat your head in.
No.
So if you're not willing to fight back, you don't belong there. And ain't nobody giving their paycheck. We not about to put you on the field. Like I said, Brad White, Bush ain't about to do that either.
Yeah.
Like we can't keep putting these people out there on the field if they gonna break under pressure or they scared to push. Nah, you got to strain.
Every play.
You got to go. You got to go as far as you think you can go. And the next play be like, damn. Oh, shit. Man, I got to go more than. Next play, I got to go more than that. It ain't, that was it. No. The next play is, I got to go more than that.
Yep.
And you got to do that every play.
Every play.
Shit. If you pass out on the field, man, you will be immortalized. Everybody, oh, but it don't typically happen. It happened to y'all when Jacquez had to get oxygen when he returned. when Jacquez had to get oxygen again, down there in the swamp, he left it all out here on the field for you.
When you run 400 yards and back to back in less than a minute, I'll be tired too. Shit.
But nah, man.
Nah,
so
I don't know, man. That the bad part about Anthony is we know Stu was giving him the recipe to continue to be a first rounder, and he put too much salt in it. He put too much salt in the root. And that's like why, dude? We told you just a sprinkle. Your ass gonna unloosen the damn top, and then if it got you loosen up, and then you turn it over, and then all the damn salt go in. He ruined his own root.
No, Pro Football Focusing them. Pro Football Focusing them, telling them all this shit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna tell you this, only because we're on the locker. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say this shit on my social media platform, and I wouldn't say it on Sunday. Everybody talking about his back was hurt. I'm gonna tell you this, and this locker. This is what the locker is perform. This is why the locker was designed, man. Everybody saying his back was hurt. Man, are you okay?
Time out. Anthony, I just got an idea. I'm gonna let you say it this time, but Anthony, have you heard of Discord? We might need to do a Discord before the show for about 15 minutes to give the people some extra. Then we roll right into the show because you about to drop some hot spicy tea that you don't drop anywhere else. We're gonna drop this. You're gonna drop it free on what's the vice president for Bill Clinton? God, I can't think of his name. On his internet, we're gonna drop it free on Beyonce internet for everybody to enjoy. All right, go ahead. But think about the Discord 15 minutes before the show. I'm listening.
No, this is my thing, and my whole thing was, like I said, I know what Deion did all year long. I know he got good money. I know when that money come in good. I'm about to sit there. I'm going first round. You can't. Georgia players don't do that. Alabama players don't do that. Ohio State players, Michigan. Now in Kentucky, you can do that. We ain't used to have no motherfuckers going. You know who didn't do it? Maxwell. Maxwell fall back out of injury and came back and did his thing. Here's my thing. This is the thing I'm saying, Van. This is what I want to tell the people. This is what I want to get the people what they want about is you my teammate, you whoever's teammate, Mo Williams, Billy Jack Haskins. I don't give a damn who your teammate is. You got a back injury, so we should just allow you to take up a spot while you can't give us 100%. Now we have heard that your 100% hurt is better than this person's 100%. Yeah. But if you are a first round talent, your 50% should give us what it did. Oh, he's taking double teams, his back's hurt. Yeah. Well, take your ass out the game.
Right.
You ain't practicing. Right. You might not know that, Van. You ain't practicing, take your ass out the game then. You gonna cost me a game? You gonna cost me a game because you want to put film out? And the thing is, you're not putting good film out.
The thing I hate, Anthony, is we in a locker, right? So we go through the 10 games of the season, 12 games of the season, right? Go to the 12 games of the season. Nothing said. He ain't on the injury report. He ain't this. He ain't that. And now, postseason, pre-draft analysis. Now we go, oh, he's been hurt the whole year. Oh, it's a back injury. Ooh, it's a back injury that the normal person couldn't even walk with. So now, are we trying to pump him up, elevate him because his play didn't warrant what it was? I don't know. I will say this. As a teammate, it'll be either suck the shit up,
right,
and fucking play balls to the wall, or sit your ass on the sideline.
get the hell out the way. Get the hell out the way.
Thing about it is, we had other guys who could play. Not saying they were better than you, not saying they was on your level of talent, but if you, Anthony, I just remember plays. He sit there, ball goes away, he jogs. If your back is hurting, tap your ass out and bring someone who's fully healthy who can chase down balls. Like that shit there will bother me because Ox didn't play as much. Ripka didn't play as much. Josiah didn't play after he got like we have guys, not saying they were better than him, but we had guys who were at our disposal to play. If you are injured, obviously, apparently, after season, you weren't just hurt, you were injured. What I was taught, if you're injured, sit your ass and get healthy. Everybody's hurting, but if you're injured, sit your ass down. So I don't like the fact all season we good, all season we okay. As you say, he ain't practice during the week, so he was one day Charlie, only play on Saturdays. So now, if your ass is gonna only play on Saturdays, you should be fresh enough to fucking give me at least the first half.
Go right, go.
Now your conditioning is horrible, but you can't, Anthony. I'm looking at play 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't give it balls to wall and play 5, 6, 7, 8. You're injured.
Right.
I don't want to see this sob story at the end of the year that, it's because of this. I played with a fucking torn labrum half of my season. Couldn't rotate my arm. No one knows. I fucking said, shit. Well, I guess we couldn't. So I can't even go down the route of, hey, coach, I'm gonna just play on Saturday. So I can't say that. So, but everybody's hurt. Ain't nobody, if you're a starter, you're hurt. Something is ailing you. So don't give me that shit, man.
And he have the perfect opportunity to prove it. And that's why, like I said, I think everything is happening the way it is. I just don't want it's some other stuff. Like I said,
bullshit. This is why I'm gonna say bullshit. See, Anthony, see that shit on purpose. I'm gonna say bullshit because if you would have played his sophomore year, like his freshman year, then the consensus would be, he balled out freshman and sophomore year, played balls to the wall, crazy effort, crazy intensity. Oh, something must be wrong with him this year because this year's the first year we have seen him not do what he's been capable of doing. But go look at his sophomore year, he gave the same fucking effort. So don't give me this shit that now this is the different year. No.
No. Like I said, I just think it's to the point where let some dudes get away with that stuff now. It's the new age, they get away with that stuff. And it could have possibly cost this young man a ton of money. Like it could have cost him a ton of money. And I know the guy that's sending them out there and the guy that's training them daily has better thoughts in it for you. But if you got excuses, your coach allow you to make excuses, go ahead. I know one thing about the league. That's a show me state. The whole league is a show me state.
And
you got to show me.
That's year after year. You can't have a great rookie season and then come back with a shitty one. Your ass out the league the next year.
Right. Yeah, man. That was I don't know if you keep up on the Locker Facebook page, man. But Scott Mitchell, man, Scotty Mitchell, receiver, played back in the Brooks era.
Yeah. Scotty Mitchell.
Yeah,
I don't know about Scott Mitchell.
yeah, Scott Mitchell. I call him. I call him Scott.
Okay.
He go by Scotty. He
That's what I thought.
yeah, but nah, apparently, he said things wasn't kosher like the way they was. Like, I don't know, I guess things good for certain people. And Keenan Burton, my dude, that's my man's. And everybody always like Keenan Burton was the coach's favorite. And it ain't no reason for him not to be. That motherfucker like Justin Timberlake of sports. I mean, of Kentucky athletics. Like, he can play all the sports, play basketball, football, golf. You know, handsome guy, man, well put together. It's crazy. But yeah, Scott said he got some stuff he wanted to come on here and
Okay.
unleash. I don't know, man. I don't want to get in trouble with UK.
Whoa. Unleash on the current team or pass.
Pass. But the problem is Coach Brooks is revered here.
Oh, for sure. Anthony.
You see what they do. Hey, you see what they doing to Shannon Sharp right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started unraveling stuff. You see what's gonna happen to you. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I tell all the kids that I've had the pleasure of coaching the last few years. I tell them, look, we as coaches, even though y'all don't believe it, we have hearts. All you gotta do is do what we want you to do, and you can get opportunity that some of your teammates won't get because we feel like you're a hard worker, you listen, you do what we say do, and that's all we want as a coach. Do what we say do, when we're supposed to say, when you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to do it, and you're gonna be good on our list. You might be not as good as a guy who you playing in front of or you played before because we see you in practice giving it your all. Someone might be more talented, but if they ain't doing what they're supposed to when they're supposed to do it, you're gonna get in the game before they do. So some people call it teacher's pet, but coaches, whatever. Some of y'all athletes who are very talented feel like I could just do it off my talent. Coaches have hearts, man. And if you are athletic, elite athleticism, and you have the other intangibles, that's when coaches love you.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the fact. That's a fact. There's something else that went on this week that we were supposed that I felt like.
USM Cat fans, they and I saw this. Georgia Amore suffered ACL injury yesterday or today, because I saw it today. So
It might have been today. I don't know.
It was this morning, but I think she might have done it.
Oh,
last
they might have
night.
reported it today. It could have happened yesterday, and they reported it today.
Yeah.
Man, that's rough, man. But
rough, man.
That's just part of the life, man. Shit, I mean, that is rough, man. I wish her the best. You know what's kind of crazy though, man? I tried to get Larry Vaught in on the whole, what's his name? Travis Perry.
That's what happened. That's another thing that happened.
And Cassidy Rowe. So what's the difference?
Travis Perry was a freshman.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. You the one who made the realest of points. That she got her degree and played 3 years. Travis Perry can play here. Now it might only be 2 or 3 minutes. She can't play here.
I wasn't telling you what I thought. I was just telling you what Larry Vaught might have said.
There you go.
I'm just saying my point with Cassie. So it's the same with Perry, with TP. Anthony, the difference is too, maybe, because TP left on his own. He wasn't quote unquote forced out. So he left to get more playing time somewhere, probably because he saw the writing on the wall with all the portal auditions. And maybe he's like, man, I'm not gonna ever get a chance to play here. When you scored that many points in high school, you feel like you could probably play. So
the problem you have is Van Hals is that if they both had the same situation, and this is where my problem is, they both had exit interviews. Both of those exit interviews went the same exact way.
Facts.
And you are absolutely right. Travis is a freshman, so he has many years in front of him. She was not. So, but the exit interview was like, look, we ain't got a whole lot of minutes for you, so you need to make a decision. Travis handled it and said, you know what, I'm going to move on about my future. I appreciate what UK gave me.
Right.
She decided to say, I shouldn't have been playing here in the beginning, but they not going to let me finish my master's here.
Yeah.
Because you're not really worried about winning.
Right.
And if I'm a damn coach and I want to win.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, like I said, I kind of want to really get, and like I said, I don't want to do the girl bad, but I said this from the beginning. And you said the same thing. All she should have did was sent out a heartfelt apology or a heartfelt thank you. And then she could have did all that shit behind the scenes with Larry Vaught and whoever she wanted to do it with, like, oh, I was forced out. She could have did that way. But for Big Blue Nation, you should have just did, well, thank you for the time, 3 wonderful years, I would have liked to finish my last year here, but I understand, the culture is or you shouldn't have really addressed any of that, but you should have just said what you had to say and left that shit alone. But now you tried to pin Eastern Kentucky against everybody else. And like I said, now people kind of like, now people taking sides with you. A lot of people support her because she is a great person. But when you go against university, then the people who support the university should feel some type of way like.
Right. You're right. I think you just said probably the operative word of what the bigger picture and the bigger issue is. You said she's from Eastern Kentucky. And we got those fans. Maybe Travis Perry ain't from Eastern Kentucky. So maybe that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the difference. If Travis Perry was from Appalachia, maybe they'll be up in arms too.
I don't even like say. I don't even think that's the point. The difference between her and him is like me and you. I'm going her route, man. I'm calling everybody out. You gonna take the higher road. You're gonna take the higher road. You're gonna be more amicable. You're gonna do the right thing, not me. Not your boy A. White. So I'm calling everybody out. Hey, now from now on, anybody listening, if you haven't caught 200 footballs in your high school or college career, do not address me at all. Craigie, if anybody calls you and they want you to address me, you text message me first. Don't send me no direct. I just realized there's only 2 people in the history of this damn program that has only caught 200 footballs.
Yeah. And I don't know if you missed it. Jeff Drummond said you caught 120.
What did she? No, he was talking. He said no. He was talking about Waylon.
Oh, okay.
Because Waylon's 90 plus the ones he caught. Residuals was that was his. Nah, that wasn't me. Nah. Hey, man, shit. And I got another 130 yards to add to my rushing if we want to talk about that, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I don't know why they didn't count our bowl game stats.
I don't know. Like I don't like you say like y'all act like the shit didn't happen. That's just dumb.
Yeah,
that's so we just act like it didn't happen. So the history just gonna be with it. All right, well. So after me and Craig it started in 2002. They didn't go to the bowl game in 2001 or 2. So shit, the rest of the stats is what they are.
Right.
So me and Craig's stats don't count, and y'all really, and ain't nobody close to me and him. So it ain't like it's no other numbers. But I just kind of look at that and I'm like, and then that's the other thing. Like I said, it's still like another 150 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Fuck them. I don't care. But if you ain't got 200, hey, if you ain't got 200 catches, don't address me. Don't address me at all. At all.
Hey, don't add a dot unless you got 200 receptions. Don't
No,
add.
it ain't no at. It ain't no at. Don't even stop me on the sidewalk. Don't sidewalk, tailgate, catwalk, scatwalk.
All right. Well, look. So we gonna go like this then. I'm gonna put my foot down. You ain't got 8 picks.
No, we didn't. We didn't win our bowl game, USM Cat fan. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I still did what I had to do.
If you ain't got 8 picks, don't come at me.
There you go.
If you ain't got 8 picks, don't talk to me.
There you go.
Now.
Yeah. 8 picks. If you ain't got 8 picks or 200 yards or 200 receptions, don't come here asking us no questions but about why so-and-so didn't do X, Y, and Z. Do not question the credibility of this show.
Yeah.
Because I don't choke out, because I don't choke women because they say stuff I don't like. I don't sleep outside of my race. Just for the record.
We are going back to season 1 of The Locker. I thought we'll evolve. I thought we evolved. Well, no, we going back to season 1. If y'all don't want to know what I'm talking about, go back.
Oh man, yeah, buddy. Old boy came on there.
We're going to True Locker. Now we'll come kind of sophisticated. We aged a little bit. Them season 1s are off the chain. Them.
Yeah, man. Anybody and everybody can get on that boy back then. Sheesh. Man. Damn.
Yeah, that trash carrot one, man. I don't. Look. Yeah, we're going back to season 1. I've been saying this for so long. And I understand y'all are from Kentucky. I get it. I totally get it. I understand that y'all see y'all native players live playing high school football, and y'all create a relationship with them. There's an aura about them, et cetera, et cetera. All I want y'all to understand is that there are 49 of the states, and there's about 10 to 15 of them that play much better high school sports that is happening at Kentucky. So some of these players that y'all revere, if they were from the state of Louisiana or from the state of Ohio, they wouldn't be on a team, and y'all wouldn't give a damn about them because they wouldn't perform. So sometimes you got to take those glasses off and judge how their play is. The play doesn't condone just because you're from the state of Kentucky for you to get extra years. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about LSU. You could be from U-High or Catholic High, and your ass ain't performing. You got to go to ULL or Tulane or La Tech. Your ass is out of here. So that's something that for me, and it happened when I was there. Just because you're from the state of Kentucky just doesn't entitle you to get a scholarship and to ride that Kentucky wave for 4 years where there's somebody else that could have that scholarship and potentially help us win more games. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's been a whole big deal. I know a couple of weeks ago, Larry Vaught said he did have a article that he was posting about Cassidy Rowe, and it was a breaking news. I wanted to know what it was. Maybe she's going to continue her athletic career. I don't know. And if she is, that's kind of messed up that you tried to hold the university hostage. So I want to. I didn't. That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So whatever it is, it should have already been posted. But no, and I like I said, we came here to win. Like that's the whole point we started this show off of. Like you talking about even the Dion motherfucker. If you hurt, get your ass off the field. I don't know. Give me a little young scrappy motherfucker that don't know what the hell he's doing, but running out there buck wild, just getting it in. Like, don't give me nobody that's supposed to be dominant, but act like they're hurt. They take in a double team, and they get single.
Right.
So yeah, man. So I don't know, man. So, we didn't cover our hour now. I apologize, man. Sheesh. It's been a while since we done this show, man. I forgot we supposed. There was another whole big old topic I did want to discuss, but I can't even remember what it was. Real quick, though. It ain't gonna be real quick because you a married man. You making a living out the back of your truck and stuff. I don't really want to put you in a bad situation. Man, Shannon Sharp gonna keep a job.
The thing that's helping Shannon Sharp, though, Anthony, really, if you think about it, if his podcast is doing so well, does he really need ESPN? Like, you're on your podcast, you just signed a deal, a podcast deal, not a deal with ESPN. He signed a big podcast deal. If they don't give up that deal, he's still Gucci. So is he gonna get kicked off of ESPN? I'm gonna say this, Anthony. Be honest, be real with you, right? He don't need ESPN.
Yeah, but if they tarnish his rep, then people are boycotting.
Well, here's the deal, right? That's what I'm saying.
He said he gonna choke her and said she can't do nothing about it. Now maybe that's what she like. Maybe that's what she's into. I don't know.
Here's my deal, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna say this, Anthony. I turned 50 years old this year.
I turned 48 in 2 hours.
In 2 hours? Happy birthday, man.
Actually, I think my mom said I was born at 6 p.m. So if you want to be literal, it'll be 6 p.m. tomorrow.
I'm gonna turn 50 this year. I'm not the same person that I was when I was on UK campus.
Right.
The things I do now, you think about it. It's a reflection on not only you, so a reflection on your family, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your girl, whatever it is, right? Shannon hasn't evolved.
That is true. But he talked about his grandmama a whole lot, which is kind of funny.
Anthony, you can't be doing this shit at 54, 55, whatever he is right now, grown ass man who been through some shit, came through a rough childhood. You protect your assets. He's not protecting his assets, and it makes no sense to me. It is no way in hell that you should get caught up in this situation, knowing how the current landscape is, to be texting, videotaping.
A 20-year-old homely ass white girl. And on the 20, you could take out whatever context you want. The 20, the homely, or the white girl, whatever it is. Like none of it makes any sense.
None of it makes sense. And like I said, dude, you done got it out the mud. He done legitimately got it out the mud.
Right.
And now you're gonna go down this route when you could have. There are a plethora of 30 to 40-year-old women that will bow down to you right now, and you're gonna go that route. it makes no sense to me. You have not evolved as a grown ass black man in this society. You
Right.
know damn well there's certain things, and it's not just the white girl. There's some young black girls that would do the same damn thing. You know, right now in this day and age, you can't do that. You made it worse because you. I'm not gonna get us banned, but you know damn well you can't do that. You know damn well there's a level of comportment that you didn't learn while being in the NFL, and your ass got to the NFL unscathed, and now you're gonna get into this kind of ordeal at 50 plus. It makes no damn sense, and it's on you. I mean, I don't like to see another brother be put down, but bruh, you can't. You done got, like I said, you done build a franchise, a brand. You got spirits. You got podcasts. You got on ESPN. You was on with Skip. You done got yourself to the. I don't know if there's a higher level you can get as a former athlete coming from a home with no public, with no in-house plumbing. For you to get to this level and to have this incident bring you down, that's bad judgment, and your ass hasn't evolved as a grown ass man.
And your brother's a damn Hall of Famer. So
And
it ain't like you the family name. It ain't like you the family name.
just got in the Hall of Fame this year. Makes no sense. But like I said, Anthony, we all know, and I'm sure people who watch this show, I know 24-year-olds that are mature more than 50-some-year-olds. So he's one of those immature 50-year-olds. It's as simple as that.
I'm mature, man. So you can count me. I'm mature too. I am.
Let's say that. What
I
about
am.
you?
Look, I shave my beard. Keep it. I will do want to ask you this, and then we gonna get up through out of here. Stephen C. did want to ask you about what you think about Harley Gilmore. Do we need Harley Gilmore back, or did Harley Gilmore need us back? So how do we get his ass back?
Now, Anthony, I
And I
don't
ain't mad at it, but I'm just saying.
know firsthand all the stories. I have heard stories. I'm in some group chats. There were some things that happened that got him out of here. I don't like look, this is how I operate, y'all. I get information, but if I don't know the information to be 100% accurate, I don't say it. I just like getting the information. People give me information all the time, and I never spot it out because I don't. If I don't know it, if I don't know it, I'm not gonna say it. I just take it in. So I've heard some things that there were some issues here why he was out.
Right.
So the problem is obviously those things follow him to Nebraska.
Maybe they hadn't concluded at that point. Maybe they hadn't concluded, or maybe Nebraska didn't know about them.
All
That's
right.
the point I don't make. Like everybody knew, like even Kentucky knew, but I knew that Kentucky knew what was going on with him. Kentucky really didn't want to deal with it, so maybe it worked out in his favor. If Kentucky brought him back, it must have worked out in his favor. Which means, so why did Nebraska not keep him?
So my problem is with that is we have talked about locker room issues last year before anybody else. Ain't
Right,
nobody else talking about fucking locker room issues except on this show.
right, right,
Early. We talking about week 3 to 4.
right, right.
We were talking about there's something ain't right. So if you're trying to change the culture of the locker room and you bring it back a guy who potentially was a issue in the locker room, it says to me that there was somebody else in that locker room that he was following, that you believe now that you can correct the issues that he had here culture-wise, and you got guys in the locker room that could potentially help him not go astray. That's the only thing I can read between the lines. Because I don't know why you bring him back.
No, I agree with you on that. But like you said, I mean, he probably can help. But a lot of people keep asking me, well, for us to bring him back, that locker room or that receiver room must have been a little dry. Which I
Right.
mean, it'll give a little youngsters a opportunity to be like, whatever. Because in the SEC, we don't have dumb people in the SEC. So even if Macklin is the guy, if you the only guy, they gonna bracket and double team your shit. So they gonna take you out of the equation. We got to scheme around it. But I don't know. It's gonna be a rough season, man. You at 6-6 before we get out of here.
I'm not at 6-6 yet.
I ain't fooling with you this year.
I'm at 5-7. As I said on this show, I gotta see the first 4 games before I change. I don't feel comfortable because you gotta look at the schedule. Who we gonna beat? You should win your 3, right?
We gonna beat the Louisville?
See, that's what. Hold on, we went.
You gave us 5, so who we gonna beat if you ain't give us Louisville, South Carolina, Vandy on their way on up?
I'm giving us Vandy.
You gonna give us Ole Miss? We ain't got Ole Miss again this year, do we?
I'm giving us Vandy. I'm giving us Auburn. I think those are the 2 games that I said that I'm gonna give us.
Auburn. Yeah, Auburn probably ain't talking about shit. You right.
That I think. Hold on, let me see the schedule again. Then I think that's what I penciled in. You're gonna win your 3. Yeah, Auburn at Auburn and Vandy. Yep, that's it. Now
We can't get Ole Miss one more time. You scared of Lane? You scared of the Lane train? Lane train lost his quarterback. Let me get Lane train one more time, man.
No, brother. They got a quarterback that was a freshman
All right,
last
here
year.
you go. I ain't trying to hear that shit. We beat them last year. I don't give a damn.
All right.
Where we beat them at last? Man, where we beat? Hey, man, where we? You from Mississippi? Where we beat them at last year?
You beat them in the Grove. Hey, you said.
And you from Mississippi? You was born in Mississippi, right?
Yep.
All right. So you know what it feel like down there. That's all I want to know. You gonna get? Hey, I'm gonna tell Big Blue Nation to revoke your pass, man. I don't even know if you the real deal, man. If they, but they can't revoke your pass unless they got 8 interceptions. That's where I'm at with this shit. I ain't even off of that, man. I'm ready to go to bed. Huh?
Right,
I'm gonna wake up 48. When I wake up, I'm gonna be 48. Actually, it ain't gonna be to 6 p.m., but
I'm about to send you I'm gonna post with you with 200 reception. You ain't got 200 reception. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Hey, you ain't got 200 reception in Little League, Pee Wee, Pop Middle School.
No, add all that shit up together. Add all that shit up together.
Oh shit! If you ain't got
200, that's gonna be my new shit too. I just realized that the other day because I've seen Craig was only one, and I was like, they don't count my bowl game, and I don't want to do that because I don't want Craig getting mad. But I don't. But Craig had catches in them bowl games too. But I might have surpassed Craig because I played in the Music City Bowl. He didn't. But they were just throwing the ball to Whaler. They ain't throw that bitch to me too much. And plus, and then we both had catches. I think I had 10 catches in that Penn State game.
Damn.
Yeah, man. If you want to win, that's what you do. You get the ball in your best player's hands.
I can't argue.
Man, I'm gonna block Jeff Drummond, man. I'm gonna block his ass. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with him, man. Yeah, man. So we back on the show, man. I appreciate, hey, Steven, I appreciate the birthday wishes, man. Don't be like Jeff Drummond and Van and them, man, trying to beat a guy up, man. Hey, like Larry Vaught told me a long time ago, having birthdays is a whole lot better than not having them.
That's a fact.
Whole lot
He
better
ain't
than not
lying.
having them.
He
Huh?
ain't lying.
Yeah, he ain't no lies detected there.
Hmm.
So we gonna, I'm about to turn over. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go sleep right here on the couch. Yeah. You ain't got nothing else, do you?
No, man.
Got nothing
We'll
else.
see
I
y'all.
mean, I know we missed I know we missed quite a few things. We've been off a couple of weeks. We could have went back, but I know that's what I really wanted to cover, man. Oh, Shannon, man. Shannon mess with these little young
Yeah.
dumbass girls, man. How you do, man? That's dumb. That's just dumb. Now you got to give her $50 million. And he just signed for what, $100 million?
Yeah, I'm
So
speechless.
she want half of it. So she telling she want half of it.
Right.
Samuel wants half of it.
Hmm.
So she gonna end up, if he give her 50, she gonna end up with more of them than he got.
Yeah.
Because shit, they gonna cut his shit to 50. Shit, so if he give her 50, shit, he gonna cut his shit to 25. Shit,
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
Over some bullshit. Over
Bullshit.
something he could have got from somebody else.
Over a piece of tail, man. Over a piece of tail. And he been in the NFL that long, and that little ragged ass piece of tail is that important to him.
JD said with 200 candles.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna block his ass. Keep on laughing. I'm gonna block his ass. He better get blocked. JD better get blocked. All right, man. So
Yeah, man.
we'll
Glad
be
to be
back.
back.
I guess
Glad
we're
to be
gonna be
back.
back next week because you done doing what you're doing, apparently, right?
Well, on Wednesdays, man, state track meets Friday, so I'm all good.
Or we need to change the date again. We can change the
No,
date again.
no, but we all good.
I don't know how to get out of here now
Oh,
because I'm on the phone. Hold on, let me figure it out. Oh, I
can
got it.
you got it?
Right.
How about
Yep, I got it.
All
I
right, let's
got it.
go.
We gotta go. We can't stay with y'all. Me and Van are done with y'all. We appreciate y'all. And Van apologized to y'all. It was no apology needed because he's doing family things. Whenever we got family things, we cannot produce. But we will be back next week. We appreciate all of y'all. Peace out.